In a small town, your reputation is everything. Involvement on many levels is critical. Through action and transparency, you can prove yourself as a valuable member of the community.
Giving back is a part of one's DNA, and either you do or you don't. And the end answer is it's a part of our DNA to give back. That comes really from the leadership of the family that owns Rams Hill and how they've operated philanthropically for years.
The schools are about 95% Latinx Hispanic. Out of the 43 school districts in San Diego County, we are either last place or next to last place in having the highest rate of poverty.
It's a severely disadvantaged economic community. It meets those levels by state measures. Makes it even a stronger pull for us to do the best that we can to have a successful business and a healthy Borrego and provide quality jobs.
Rams Hill is seen as a place that not only hires people and wants to take care of them just so they have employees when they need them, they seem to have an in-depth understanding of the needs of our community.
We've embraced the school because that was a need.
Harry Turner called me, the GM, and said, we love our employees, we really want to keep them. What kind of jobs could we use these folks for during the summer? You know, we jumped right on it, and I thought, wow, you know, there's painting jobs. A lot of these young people help clean up the schools, painting, working on the football field, proved to be very, very beneficial for everybody. And then when Rams Hill opened back up, they had their employees.
As we move forward, you know, we'll try to come up with other things that we can do to help.
That's one of the reasons why we turned to For the Love of Borrego when we had an opportunity in creating our golf housing business to share some of the benefits that are generated by having visitors come to Borrego with the community at large.
When they rent these homes up here, a portion of the rent goes to a fund called For the Love of Borrego.
So over the last 3 or 4 years, we've been in a process where we allocate a percentage of what we generate out of that business for donation to community resources in Borrego that are needed.
Probably saved this town from going completely under during COVID because everyone lost jobs. And the majority of our families are employed in hospitality, golf course. And when they lost their jobs, we let the community know that we were helping people out and the money poured in. Rams Hill gave a lot of funds for this program. We gave away over $350,000 to help with rent, electricity, gasoline, medical expenses. And I think in that way too, Rams Hill is endearing itself in this community.
We work where we live, and we live where we work, and the answer of finding a way to support institutions in the community that are critical to a strong community fabric. One of the things that came up in conversation was single-use plastic, and through that discussion we said there's got to be a better way. And so ultimately played with it and spent some time with it, and while it cost a little more, we had a better way, and that's this aluminum can for water that we use today as opposed to single-use plastic that today continues to present problems for us as a country.
We all have the same goal. We all know we need to reduce our water usage. So we have a water master board whose job it is to roll out the legal agreement that we will reduce our water usage in Borrego. So Shannon represents recreation and I'm the alternate representing the community. We work together closely. We are all doing our best to reduce our water usage. And I know from conversations that Rams Hill is trying new and creative ways to cut back on turf and cut back on water usage.
I think we've got to have a sustainable footprint and taking a step and making a conscious effort to reduce those elements where waste is generated is something that we need to give a hard look at.
And the superintendent of the school district and I talk a lot about this. Without golf courses, we will not have families and we will not have a school district. So I think Rams Hill and this community are working really closely as good partners